wunderschönen guten Abend. Ich versuche gerade noch meinen Stream einzurichten. Ist das schön, wenn man ein paar Minuten zu spät ist. Das ist so, oh fuck you, ey. Manchmal geht's halt nicht schneller, ist halt so, ne? Und go. Ja, Stream-Info wird gesendet. So, was wollen wir hören? Heute Abend. Ich habe schon ein paar Dinge vorbereitet, aber wir werden gleich in eine Playlist reingehen, wo wir schon mal drin waren. Aber vorher habe ich, muss mal eben gucken, bin ich da in der richtigen? Nee, das ist die falsche. Das ist die richtige, das ist richtig. Das ist ganz wichtig, aber nicht ganz richtig. Das war die mit dem Western, oder? Am Anfang. Ja, die wollen wir nicht. Alles klar. Wir haben die richtige Reihenfolge eingestellt. Das ist schon mal sehr wichtig. Ne? Also Fanfilme sind heute wieder unser Thema. Mit Star Trek fangen geht es heute auch ein ganzes Stück lang weit. Ich habe auch noch Batman und noch ein paar andere offen. Ich habe sogar einen Power Rangers Fanfilm gefunden, wo ich sehr überrascht von war. Den werde ich auch gucken. Und da werde ich dann auch mal gucken, was wir daraus machen können, ob der reaktionswürdig ist. Eine kleine Reaction zu sowas nachzuschieben ist ja niemals verkehrt. Anfangen will ich aber mit was ganz anderem. Da bin ich heute drauf gestoßen im Laufe des Tages, weil ich bei Instagram über ein Reel gestolpert bin, was wohl schon seit ein paar Tagen da drin rumgondelt. Und genau zu machen, seit 2 Monaten. Da war eine Cosplayerin, die hat sich wie Karlach aus Baldur's Gate 3 verkleidet. Also war jetzt so unspektakulär, denkt sich jeder, ne? Und dann hat die aber ein paar Outtakes oder so ein paar Sachen aus einem Video gezeigt. Und Baldur's Gate 3 ist ein Spiel, ein Computerspiel mit epischer Story und wenn man das verfilmen wollte, hey, made my day, man müsste nichts ändern am Skript, das ist tierisch genial. Nun hat sie dann Karlach genommen, weil Karlach ist halt schon ein Badass, gehört zu den Guten, aber trotzdem ist Feuer und Flamme, könnte man sagen, für ihre Aufgabe. Mehr sage ich dazu nicht. Also wer Baldur's Gate nicht gespielt hat, tut's mal, macht's, es lohnt sich echt. Die Story ist wow. Und die haben so einen kleinen Karlach, Baldur's Gate, Story, Live-Action, Cosplay-Gedöns daraus gemacht. Ist jetzt kein Fanfilm, aber ich dachte mir, ich zeige es trotzdem mal, weil ich es ziemlich geil finde, dass Cosplayer auch sowas auf die Beine stellen können, wenn es kein Fanfilm ist. Dialoge, die ihr da drin hört, sind aus dem Spiel. Die sind wirklich aus dem Spiel. Und ich muss sagen, das Ding hat mich wirklich geflasht. Also ich habe mir das angeguckt, das sind nur 4 Minuten 34 oder so. Es ist also recht kurz und trotzdem genial. Und damit fangen wir jetzt auch an. Ich muss noch eben umstellen, das hatte ich nämlich Schnitt gemacht, ich Idiot. Da ist er. Ich war noch auf Spielaufnahme von gestern drauf. Naja, egal. Gucken wir uns das Ding jetzt an hier. Das da ist Karlach aus dem Spiel, für die sie nicht kennen.
Justice sent us.
Karlach, there you are, with an infernal engine for a heart.
Greetings, motherfucker. Ready to die?
We are paladins of Tyr. This is the sword of justice, blessed by Tyr. I've wielded it since I swore my oath.
Oh, this is rich. Look at you, the so-called paladins of Tyr. You're running around like the muggers. First steal a few real uniforms and then try again, you dickheads.
I can see why her ladyship wants a murderous brute like you back.
Her ladyship. Zariel really has you under her thumb, doesn't she? Pathetic.
Zariel will find you, and she will bring you back in pieces.
Avernus was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now, and I'm never going back.
Bevor das jetzt hier eskaliert, kleine Erklärung. Die Figur Karlach hat in dem Spiel eine Inferno-Maschine an der Stelle, wo ihr Herz sein sollte. Diese Inferno-Maschine heizt sie auf. Und zwar so weit, dass sie alles schmelzen kann. Könnte man sagen. Und ist dementsprechend im Nahkampf auch gefährlich, weil sie zündet den Gegner nämlich gleichzeitig an. Nun wollen in dem Spiel so ein paar Herrschaften sie wieder zurück in die Hölle bringen, wo sie nämlich ursprünglich herkommt. Und das bekommt denen nicht, weil im Spiel kämpft man mit mehreren Leuten gegen sie und Karlach ist eine dieser Figuren, die dagegen kämpft. Und hier haben sie es dann so dargestellt, dass sie alleine kämpft, was auch geht. Auch im Spiel geht das. Das ist also kein Problem. Und die haben es ziemlich gut dargestellt. Die haben auch ziemlich gut dargestellt, dass Karlach rot ist und so. Die Klamotten sehen auch hammermäßig aus, muss ich ganz ehrlich sagen. Kampf beendet.
No more. Leave us in peace.
Fuck Zariel.
Wunderbar
I
war
won't
das.
go back. I'm never going back.
One horn. This is the devil Will has been tasked to kill.
No harm in a little conversation.
Oh, fuck me. It's you, from the Nautiloid. Please tell me I found you before those so-called paladins of Tyr did. They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. I'm Karlach. Well met, soldier. Now that we're old pals, how would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards?
I like her. She looks like she could throw me over her shoulder and carry me to safety, should the need arise.
Whew, I'm getting all het up. Let's make tracks. Just wait till you see Baldur's Gate. You'll never want to leave. By the way, who are you?
Shadowheart.
Stick close to Mama Kay.
Immer mal den Ton ein bisschen runter. Da kommen nämlich jetzt gleich noch so Übungssachen und Outtakes und so. Ich muss ganz ehrlich sagen, ziemlich stark für einfache Cosplayer. Aber jeder Fanfilm wird ja im Prinzip von einem Cosplayer gemacht. Oder aber von Profis, die sich beweisen wollen. Und sich das Thema ausgesucht haben, was sie wollen. Hier, das hier ist wirklich der Hammer. Und auch wenn sie die Dialoge aus dem Spiel genommen haben, scheiß was drauf. Das hier ist ganz großes Kino. Und auch Shadowheart war gut getroffen, muss ich ganz ehrlich sagen. Von daher, von mir mal eine 10 von 10. Allerdings mehr der Nerd-Faktor, der oben reinscheißt bei mir. Weil ich habe das Spiel gespielt und ich muss ganz ehrlich sagen, Karlach ist schon geil, auch beim Kampf in dem Spiel. Also, die kann schon was. Der hier ist 2 Tage alt. Damit sind wir dann in der Star Trek-Ecke angekommen. Und die werden wir heute Abend auch so schnell nicht mehr verlassen. Vielleicht hier nach mal einen kurzen Abstecher Richtung Weihnachtstown machen. Aber jetzt gehen wir 20 Minuten lang erstmal denen hier unsere Aufmerksamkeit. Das stellen wir mal eben richtig auf HD um, nicht dieses Pseudo-HD. Weil Automatik macht immer nur irgendeinen Scheiß, da haben wir keinen Bock drauf. Assault on Pax 12.
Stardate 00A47.4. We are in orbit above Donset 4. The Federation has negotiated a permanent ceasefire between the planet's warring factions. After a long, bloody conflict, the planet may finally find peace.
Alter, grauenvoll. Habt ihr da einen Filter vergessen, Leute? Das passt ja so gar nicht da rein. Das habt ihr aber auch schon mal besser gemacht.
The Federation has set up Pax 12, a temporary outpost facility on the planet's surface, to observe the terms of the peace treaty for the next 2 standard years. 2 days ago, the outpost went dark. I have sent Science Officer to Sov and a landing party to investigate.
I'm not detecting any life signs, Lieutenant. There's a lot of interference, though. I can't scan the entire facility from here.
Same here. Readings are inconclusive at best.
Very well. Fan out. Set phasers to stun. And please, endeavor not to shoot anyone, Mr. Kellen. Just in case it's only a technical glitch.
Aye, sir.
Ich glaube, wenn ich das bei denen mittlerweile richtig verstanden habe, die dunklen Oberteile sind
Unfortunate.
die Sicherheit. Aber da will ich mich nicht drauf versteifen. Weil die fahren ihre eigene Schiene, um ganz sicher zu sein. Ja, ich rühre meinen Tee.
To solve to Sagittarius.
Report, Lieutenant. Did you locate the outpost personnel?
Yes, Captain. They're all dead.
Explain. What do you mean they're all dead?
We searched the entire outpost, sir. There are no survivors. We've moved the dead to the medical bay.
There are 30 people stationed there.
All accounted for, sir. No survivors.
Do you require additional personnel?
Automatische Übersetzung ist wieder on point.
Dr. Fanning suggests, and I agree. We hold off on sending anyone else down until we can find out what happened here.
It's okay.
We want to make sure whatever killed these people is still not present.
A logical precaution. Keep me apprised, Lieutenant. Go to yellow alert, Mr. Flanagan. Begin a scan of the area. Let us determine if we're alone out here.
Aye, sir.
Transporter room. Keep a lock on the landing party in case we need to pull them out in a hurry.
Aye, sir.
Weil hier sieht so ein bisschen aus wie die Weste zum Maroon-Uniform. Also der Monster Maroon.
Mr. Clark, can you repair the station?
I think so, Lieutenant. I've always had a knack for duotronics, but this thing is 50 years old.
As quickly as you can, please.
Aye, sir.
Do you have something positive to share, Doctor?
We're not in any immediate danger.
I would say that's a positive. Do we know what killed these people?
That thing.
How?
Poison. The tricorder is picking up traces of highly toxic gases. Under pressure, when open, it would have more than enough capability to kill everyone within the compound. It seems to have dissipated and broken down, but we should all be quarantined and checked over once we return to the ship, just to be safe.
Again, logical precaution.
Now that just leaves us the mystery about where that thing came from. I've been studying its design work.
Can you determine its origins?
To tell you, T-Sav, I am an expert of alien weaponry. Engineer Tucker might be able to give you a better answer, but this is not technology that I am familiar with. I cannot say where it really belongs to. It looks very antiquated. I'm sorry.
I've got something to add.
Indeed.
According to station logs, that missile crash landed here about 2 days ago.
The same time we lost communications with them.
You don't think it was a coincidence, do you?
No, it is not.
From the position of the bodies, this poison acted fast.
Too fast. They had no chance. To solve to Sagittarius.
Go ahead, Lieutenant.
We have reason to believe this was a deliberate attack. Recommend we... To solve to Sagittarius. Nothing. Try yours.
Kellen to Sagittarius.
Distressing.
I've lost communications. We're being jammed.
Chief, I think we're about to have some company.
I think you're right. Now we must go.
Saab, landing party. Do you copy? Lieutenant?
Intentional interference, Captain. The outpost is being jammed at the source.
Transporter room. Can we beam the landing party up?
I can't get a lock, Captain. Looks like a scattering effect of unknown configuration. I'm trying to compensate.
Can we beam down a security team?
I wouldn't advise it, sir, not with that field out.
Do what you can, Chief. Report, Mr. Flanagan.
Sensors say we're all alone out here, Captain. If the vessel's cloaked, we may not sense them.
Red alert, shields to maximum.
Enemy ship decloaking, Captain.
On screen. A most unique design.
Configurations unknown, Captain. A similar vessel was recently encountered by the Tristan near the Snake Nebula in the Ophiuchus sector. The alien ship was sending out a distress beacon, but attacked the Tristan when it responded.
The Tristan's universal translator could not identify or translate their messages. Their language showed no similarity to any known language or construct.
The enemy vessel was destroyed after lengthy combat.
That's a big ship.
I have never seen anything like that.
Helm, keep us between them and the planet. Keep us in transporter range until the landing party is recovered.
Yes, Captain.
I've tried all frequencies, sir. Same as before. Either they can't understand us or they're ignoring us.
I think that answers that.
Continue hailing them.
Aye, sir.
Ready phasers and photon torpedoes.
Phasers locked.
Photon torpedoes at the ready, Captain.
Target their weapons and engines. Perhaps if we disable them, they'll feel more inclined to chat.
I wouldn't hold my breath.
Alter, das Geräusch von dem Phaser geht bis ins Gehirn.
We're taking a real pounding. Our shields are absorbing kinetic energy from those blasts and our engines are threatening to overload.
One problem at a time, Commander. We're working on it.
Right, hurry up, over you, Captain.
Navigation green.
Boah, das ist ein bisschen störend.
All phaser banks. Fire. Photon torpedoes. Full spread. Report.
Direct hit, all weapons, Captain.
Maybe they'll be willing to talk now.
I wouldn't count on that, so.
Did we do any damage?
Minimal damage, Captain.
Tough shit.
The Sagittarius is tough too. Bring us around for another run. We must find a way to get our people off the surface.
Verpasst der Winkel doch gar nicht.
Everyone all right?
Stable.
I'm here.
Are you hurt?
No, my doctor. Are you hurt?
I'll live. Hey, you're all right. I got you.
We got company.
An understatement if I've ever heard one.
I'm guessing the natives are restless.
Well, whoever's out there is very serious about making us dead. I went and raided the outpost's armory. The slim pickings were slim, and this is all they had.
Their mission was only to monitor the terms of the treaty.
I knew you were in shape to use one of these.
Do we have a choice?
Not really.
Down! Chief, what do you see?
I'm not seeing anything. They must be using the woods as cover.
We gotta get out of here.
No argument from me, Doctor. To solve to Sagittarius.
Please work.
To solve to Sagittarius.
Anything?
That last volley damaged their port weapons array.
Hound, keep us on their port side.
You got it. Initiating Defense Protocol Omega.
Communications. Let's see if they'll listen now.
Hailing frequencies open.
This is Captain Telema of the Federation starship Sagittarius. There is no need for hostilities. We wish to find a diplomatic solution to our differences. Please identify yourself. Anything?
No response, sir.
Bathpa. They cannot say we did not make the attempt. Target their starboard weapons and prepare to fire.
Captain, I have the landing party.
Transporter room, get a lock on the landing party.
Locking on, Captain.
Stand by. Beam them up as soon as we drop shields.
Yes, Captain.
Comms, hail sickbay. Have Dr. Rath and a medical team report to the transporter room.
Aye, sir. Bridge to sickbay. Have
Mr.
Dr.
Flanagan,
Rath and medical team report to the transport.
Fire. Drop shields.
Shields down, Captain.
Now, Chief.
Energizing. We've got them, Captain.
Shields up. Lieutenant Reza, let's put some distance between us and them.
My pleasure.
Hold here, Mr. Reza.
All stop.
Repeat our last hail.
Aye, sir. Still no response.
Contact Starfleet and get us some backup.
Aye, sir.
What are you doing? I am pleased that the two of you have returned mostly unscathed.
We are as well. They've attacked the outpost. It's been completely destroyed.
We almost went with it.
Anything on hails?
Just more of the same, Captain.
Would the two of you like to prepare a boarding party?
Absolutely.
I'll get a security team.
Captain, they're moving.
course.
ISO course plotted and laid in.
Stay with him, Helm.
White clue.
Enemy vessels dropped some anti-tracking pods that are jamming our scanners. Crap, Captain. They're gone.
Regrettable. All stop. All hands, stand down from red alert. Repair teams report to impacted areas, especially engineers.
Didn't like you any better, Captain.
Commander Tucker seemed a bit frazzled earlier.
When has she not?
Captain's log, stardate 00848.2. We remain in orbit of Donset 4. Federation Pax 12 has been destroyed. No survivors. The Sagittarius sustained minor damage in the attack, but repairs are underway. Chief Engineer Tucker estimates we will be back underway in 4 hours. Dr. Fanning has certified the landing party clean of any contaminants from the damaged probe and cleared to return to duty. Lieutenant DeSauve has determined that the probe was damaged in the crash, and mistakes by personnel examining the probe caused the poisonous gases inside it to leak and kill all the outpost personnel. She believes, and I concur, that the probe's intended function was to release the gases slowly, rendering those who found it unconscious. Our conclusion is that the death of the outpost personnel was accidental. As yet, we do not know the purpose of the probe or the attack on the Sagittarius or the landing party. We have more unanswered questions and no indication of where to find answers. The identity of our attackers remains unknown. And that fills me with unease. Come.
My initial assessment was correct. Whoever they are, we can find no record that Starfleet has encountered them before this incident here and with the Tristan.
There's someone new out there.
It seems that way, sir.
We come all the way out here into the unknown, looking for mysteries to solve. Looks like we found one.
We have indeed. I do love what humans call a good whodunit.
And now, faced with an honest-to-goodness mystery, I'm annoyed that I don't have any answers. Sherlock Holmes would be so disappointed.
We'll solve it, Holmes. We always do.
I hope so, Watson. Starfleet is sending the Webster, Endeavour, and Marie Curie to help us search the sector and make sure there aren't any more of those probes out here.
I'll coordinate with them when they arrive.
Thank you, Lieutenant. They'll arrive within the hour.
Captain, are you sure you're all right?
I'm fine. Just contemplating.
About?
I wonder what and who are out there.
As am I, Captain. That is why we are here.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Tja, ich würde mal sagen, Spiel, Salz und Sieg. Und ja, grauer Jedi. Ach so, ja, okay, verstehe ich. So, und jetzt machen wir bei Star Trek weiter. In die Playlist haben wir schon mal reingeguckt. Das ist Star Trek New Voyages. Wir haben jetzt hier, ich weiß es nicht, welche Folge das ist, weil da sind nicht nur Folgen drin, da sind auch noch andere Sachen drin. Und ich muss gerade mal gucken, wo hier die nächste Folge ist. Das müsste die hier sein. Zumindest in der Theorie, weil da auch anderes dazwischen ist.
Captain's Log, Stardate 20.
Weil da auch anderes dabei ist. Bleiben wir einfach dabei. Die Folge ist 1 Stunde 6 Minuten lang. Let mal go.
2623.3. Urgent cryptic orders have mysteriously diverted the Enterprise to Space Station K7 and the disputed area with the Klingon Empire.
Jim, what's going on?
Bones, you know as much as we do. I can tell you this much. We're not the only starship that's involved.
We've monitored coded orders to 29 starships and 12 Starfleet installations.
This sector's become extremely unstable since the disappearance of the Organians.
The Klingons have become increasingly active after realizing enforcement of the treaty is now problematic.
Gentlemen, let's get some answers.
Oh, money.
Well, I don't like it. This cloak and dagger stuff always manages to fill my sickbay.
Let's get some answers, gentlemen. Mr. Scott, energize.
Admiral Sheen, welcome aboard.
John, what do you seek?
See, you know my officers, Dr. McCoy, Mr. Spock, Commander Scott.
Scotty, this is Commodore Probert, Captain Martin.
What's this all about, sir?
Well, the Klingons are about to destroy every vestige of peace we have with them.
Well, there haven't been any reports of raiding or pirating in the system for quite some time.
Well, I mean pulling back, gathering an attack force. Klingon battle groups are massing around every planet and station on the border.
War games are not uncommon training tactics.
No. This is much bigger than anything we've ever seen. Now, a massive attack on the Federation is imminent.
Admiral, I have great respect for Starfleet intelligence, but trying to interpret Klingon mentality...
Captain, it's confirmed. Epsilon 9 has intercepted and authenticated a battle plan that'll turn your blood cold.
Our orders, sir.
To proceed directly to the Klingon homeworld. And once there, convince the Emperor to give up this plan of war.
To Kronos? With one starship? You're talking suicide.
We'll be facing the entire Klingon fleet before we get a parsec into space.
You'll have an advantage. Mr. Scott, beam over our guest.
What guest?
Your best shot at arriving on Kronos safely. He'll give you all the details you need in order to secure a safe mission. Remember when the Organians said that we would end up working together despite our many differences? Well, the two of you are going to have to do just that. You have to stop this war before it begins.
Space. The final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission: to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Captain's Log, Supplement. With war looming, the Enterprise has been ordered deep into Klingon territory. To the Klingon homeworld,
Our mission: to convince their emperor to stand down. Our guide: a Klingon warrior who shows no signs of having been affected by the augment virus.
Have none of you Earthers ever seen a Klingon?
Only those genetically engineered.
Improved. With human DNA.
This is Captain James T. Kirk. He's the commander of this ship. Captain, this is Kashaw.
He escaped the Empire in a freighter, Jim. We picked him up on Sherman's planet.
No Klingon would ever defect, and I sure as hell wouldn't trust him if he did.
I've not defected, nor am I working with you. We merely have a mutual goal. If we can reach the Katoomba, this war can be averted, Captain.
What's a Katoomba? Not a what, Doctor? A whom?
The Katoomba is their emperor. He's a sacred ruler who rules as a god.
He carries the blood of Kalis. All of the planets, peoples, and battle fleets of the Empire are his personal property.
Civilized people do not own other people.
The history of your Earth says otherwise.
You're a loyal slave, and yet you come here ready to sell out your emperor. Why?
The Katoomba is a 16-year-old boy. Since birth, he's been sheltered. He's never left Cronus. He's scarcely more than a figurehead.
The real power lies with his regents, Warlord Malkathon and his deputy Kali.
As regent, Malkathon ended the boy's education to get rid of Kashaw.
The more I hear of this, the less I like it. A Klingon that would betray his own people because he's afraid of war? I just don't buy this.
I do not fear war, Captain. I relish it.
Really? Then why don't you tell me what a Klingon warrior is really afraid of?
A dishonorable death. This is not war, Captain. This is certain death with no purpose. As formidable as the forces that Malkathon has gathered, the Federations are no less so. I know the power of your starships. I fought them myself in my younger days. Only mutual annihilation can come from open war between us.
If the Katoomba comes of age in the midst of such a war, Klingon pride will demand that he continue it.
Bones, take Mr. Kashaw down to sickbay for an examination.
You question my honor, Captain? So be it. Subject me to all your truth devices, you will find I do not lie. The Empire prepares a massive strike from many directions with all our forces.
Look, we're going to a war zone. Would you rather I figure out your biology while I'm tending to your injuries?
A warrior would not need the interference of an Earth doctor.
A tutor or peace emissary might.
Jack, you realize you're risking my ship and the lives of my crew on the chance that this Klingon is trustworthy.
Kashaw can help you avoid patrols and open battles.
Or he could lead us into both.
Capturing the Enterprise would allow the Klingons to dissect its technology.
And destroy the balance of power.
Which is precisely why the Klingons should never, ever get the Enterprise. Are we clear, Captain?
Perfectly. We're expendable.
Nett ausgedrückt.
Report. Battle groups in Sector 12, 14, and 19 are in place and prepared. All colonies on the border are manned and ready for battle, Lord Malkathon.
Good. Now we position our fleets to fill the void between. Our ships will be so numerous they'll blot out the very stars.
Captain Nitok informs us of a glorious victory, Lord. A fleet of merchant vessels destroyed on their way to Sherman's planet.
Personal ambition. Kill him.
He's just a boy, Malkathon, with no powers, no contacts, and knows nothing.
Yet we waste 100 ships guarding his sacred presence. There is no place in my plan for a weak, pampered boy.
Report.
En route to the Klingon border, sir. Steady as she goes. The bridge is yours.
We've never ventured this far into the disputed area without encountering Klingon ships.
Well, with Kishaw's help, hopefully we won't encounter any more. You all know our mission, and if we're to have any chance of success, it's going to depend on this crew's ability to work with our guests.
You know, I gotta hand it to him, Jim. Kishaw doesn't trust us any more than we trust him, but I'll be damned if he didn't sit still for every test I could think of.
I'm finding Kishaw to be more reasonable than any Klingon we've encountered, and much less governed by emotion than humans. Quite unexpected and refreshing.
Well, Spock, if you prefer Klingons, I'm sure we can arrange to leave you behind.
Forward scanner to bridge. Green.
Environmental.
We've adjusted Kishaw's quarters to meet his specifications, and I got botany digging up all the live worms they can spare.
Forward thrusters at station.
Captain Kirk, I have information which will ensure we reach Kronos in safety.
We have charts mapped during a mission of Enterprise in X-01.
President Archer's mission was over 100 years ago. I offer updated charts and vital information on military posts and patrol schedules.
That's rather odd information for a teacher to have.
Not for the teacher of the Katoomba.
Lieutenant Uhura, send this down to astrometrics.
Aye, sir.
Captain, sensors have registered a man-made object for an instant.
Again for 2.3 seconds.
Location.
253 Mark IV.
Unable to determine range.
Lieutenant, put it on the main viewer. Extreme mag.
Captain, it is a ghost ship and must be destroyed.
We've heard rumors of fast one-man ships with cloaking devices.
I will not reveal the defenses of the Empire, not even to complete this mission.
You might have mentioned that before we sailed into Klingon space.
Ghost ships are unarmed, Captain. All power is reserved for the cloaking device.
Then it's not much of a threat.
Untrue, Captain. We're in disputed space, headed directly for the Empire's border. If he gains the power to transmit our position, he will notify the fleet of our intentions. You cannot find him, Captain. Allow me to assist.
Jim, is this our mission? To destroy every ship we meet? We'll be no better than the Klingons.
We'd be replacing warfare with terrorism.
Another contact, sir. 2 seconds.
Captain, our mission ends here if he transmits our position.
Jim, you're hunting an unarmed ship.
Its subspace radio is its weapon, Doctor.
Assist, Mr. Spock.
Plotting its course. Feeding to navigation.
Follow that ship. Lay in a course. Warp factor 6.
I see.
I have it. Approximately 200,000 kilometers.
Mr. Chekhov, I need photon torpedoes. Timed fuses, 25,000 kilometers.
Torpedoes loaded, Captain.
Tactical on viewer.
Yes, taking evasive action. Correcting course.
Range 100,000. Closing fast.
We're going to overshoot him.
Slow to impulse.
He's turned again.
He's got to know he can't escape.
Ship to ship. Broadcast an appeal to surrender.
Surrender, Captain? No Klingon would dishonor himself so. Once he decloaks, he will gain the power to transmit our position.
No response, sir.
50,000.
He will signal it is his duty.
30,000.
Photon torpedoes. Broadest possible spread.
At this range, the blast will impact us as well.
Jim, this is murder. Any way you cut it.
Fire. Mr. DeSalle, take damage control reports. Resume course.
He died with honor. His name will be remembered by his house.
I've never met a Klingon I'd consider honorable.
You have not met all Klingons, Doctor. Many of our great houses use the concept of honor as their guide.
Doesn't matter what fancy excuse you give it. You didn't even flinch at that man's death.
A small price to pay for peace, Doctor.
It wasn't small to him.
A Class M planet, slightly larger than Earth.
From Kronos, our sacred planet, we have carried the glory of the Klingon Empire to star systems beyond measure.
By carried, you mean enslaved?
Protected, Captain. Each system we bring into the Empire further guarantees the existence of all.
We managed to do that with mutual trade agreements.
Clumsy and inefficient.
I'm sure your subjects would prefer a little inefficiency to Klingon rule.
They have easy lives. For the few laws imposed, they enjoy the benefits of belonging to the Empire.
We experienced those laws and benefits firsthand on Organia.
Then you know, Captain, it is our warriors who lead difficult lives. For the honor of their duty, they serve aboard ships without any of the luxuries you enjoy aboard the Enterprise. Spacious cabins, soft beds, recreation areas. We reserve our spaces for combat training areas.
Society cannot thrive if all it does is prepare for combat.
We pass on values and history to our children without the aid of swimming pools and bowling alleys on our warships, Doctor.
Oh, well, I'm surprised you make time for children.
Those retired raise our young to the age of warrior training.
Mothers don't raise their own children?
A practice not uncommon on Earth, in cultures where women were thought unfit to teach their sons to die. Sparta, feudal Japan.
Captain, Keisha's star charts aren't adequate. They're vague. From an astronomy textbook, I guess, not a navigational program.
Can you make it work?
Well, I've overlapped the two maps into the database and I've programmed the computer to look for uncharted anomalies. But still, the sensors are going to have to work overtime to make sure we don't fly into anything.
Captain to the bridge.
Kirk here.
A Klingon battle group, dead ahead.
Five ships, Captain. Older models, but their weapons are fully armed.
Even the Enterprise isn't a match for 5 birds of prey.
Battle stations, Captain.
Slow to impulse. Bird of prey sensors. Range. We're in Klingon territory. What shit could it be? War and dishonor? Or one of your damned military secrets? This is where you make up your mind about this mission.
Should you be unwilling to provide the range of these ship's sensors, it would be unwise to continue further into Klingon territory.
Jim, if you ever wanted a definition of suicide, this is it!
6 parsecs maximum. Unreliable beyond 5.
On current course, they will pass without coming into sensor range.
Stop all engines. Shut down all non-essential systems.
You admit defeat already?
With our power down, we'll be less likely to be spotted.
Drifting. 6.2 parsecs. Drifting within sensor range.
Klingon battle group proceeding on course. They're moving away.
When they reach 8 parsecs distance, resume normal ship operation.
We wait in silence until they pass? Only fools don't attack.
On course to Kronos. Warp 7.
But without honor.
Are we going to spend the entire trip hiding in the bushes while this Klingon stands there and lectures us about honor?
Honor, Mr. Scott, is behavior that adheres to a clear sense of what is morally right. The specifics of any given action must meet no further qualification to be, in fact, honorable.
So the ends justify the means?
A hiding may not be the better part of valor, Doc, but in this case...
It means we kill fewer people.
We shall not be hiding. We shall be cleverly avoiding patrols on their known stations.
And how do we avoid the 100-odd ships guarding your home planet?
We cannot. It shall be a challenge to survive the patrol's lines, but sanctuary will be granted once we reach the sacred planet.
And this law has been upheld before?
No ship has ever made it.
Ja. Einmal Raubvogel, bitte.
Gesundheit!
I return to headquarters to finalize the war plans. I'll leave the child rearing to you.
It is easy now that the tutor is gone.
Katumba's father was not so simple. Cunning, in fact. It took great strategy and effort to... One wonders whether the Katumba is, in truth, his father's son.
As long as the people believe the blood of Kalas runs through his veins,
They follow him blindly. Oh well. The Katumba serves our purposes. For now.
Verified. All weapon subsystems are operating at peak efficiency. We've even managed to exceed the standard complement of photon torpedoes.
Even if we use every weapon we have, it isn't going to get us through 100 Klingon ships.
The alternative?
I'm almost through with the initial programming.
An old submarine trick in the depths of space. There.
I see it.
There's a glitch.
An error in the reverse algorithm?
Or they're back in the programming.
You have to trace it back further. This sequence is incomplete.
I see it.
This maneuver isn't in the Starfleet tactical database.
You know every military tactic in the database?
Sometimes you have to be creative. Oh, you missed a step.
It's a small gap. The logic subroutine will bridge those steps.
The first rule of security work is never assume anything. The smallest detail could mean life or death.
I can assume Russian is your native language because you speak with an accent.
Or that I know women find accents irresistible. If we don't solve the sequencing problem when we activate this device,
the Enterprise will implode in a great fiery ball.
Approaching the Klingon home system. 10 parsecs.
Captain, there's a Klingon patrol on sensors. Range 8.2 parsecs.
On screen.
Battle stations, go to red alert.
Battle stations. All hands to battle stations.
The home system guard. You can't circumvent them.
Confirmed. They completely surround the system.
Rome's walls were her soldiers.
Even the strongest walls can follow the right battering ram.
Jim, tell me there's a plan B.
We have a sensor contact, Commander. A Federation starship.
And Lord Malthon thinks us redundant. Identify.
Enterprise.
Klingon ships are targeting us.
Your plan, Captain?
Speed and some good old-fashioned human ingenuity. Centel, status.
Ready when you are, sir.
Stand by. 242, Mark 8, warp factor 6.
Aye, sir.
We can't outrun all of them. How is this any better than Plan A?
The guard will expect us to make a suicide run in hopes of reaching Kronos.
Which is exactly why we're heading for Altar, where the fleet is based.
The Altar system is 3.9 light years distant. Course laid in.
Whoa, we're going where there are more ships?
Sir, there's no way.
Then my eyes deceive me! No Federation captain could have come this far.
Klingons closing at maximum.
Shields up. Armed phaser, sir?
No. Divert more power to the shields.
We're at warp 9. There's no more power to be had.
Zahn, back off. Let them get within firing range.
Firing range, 5 seconds.
Shields at maximum. I cannot hold them there forever.
Emergency speed. Ram this ship down their throats.
Out of range. They're coming about.
Prepare to alter course for Kronos on my mark.
Aye, sir. Closing. 10 seconds to range.
Ready when you are, sir.
Weapons, now.
You're too close and too many. Aim with care or we... Lord Malthon of our glorious victory. And tell him the Earthers are dead.
We're inside the home system patrol.
What just happened?
They destroyed a decoy, Bones. It distracted them enough to allow us to change our course.
In ancient submariner maneuver, the decoy emits a signal that appears to be the ship of origin, a signal so overpowering that it jams sensor contact to the actual ship.
Good work, Mr. Chekhov. I owe your team a raise.
Thank you, sir.
Well, you could have told me.
It was Plan B.
Captain, we're picking up Klingon transmissions.
On speakers, Lieutenant.
They're informing Malthon of our course to Ultar.
Maintain present course.
Aye, sir.
Last known course was to Fleet Headquarters, Lord Malthon.
All scans show negative. There's no Federation ship heading here.
We confirm their course.
You fool.
Standard orbit.
Open the channel, Lieutenant.
Aye, sir. On viewer.
This is Captain James T. Kirk of the Starship Enterprise, representing the United Federation of Planets. In accordance with your laws and customs, we demand sanctuary.
I am Kali, regent to the Katamba. I will consider it.
We read another ship en route from Ultar. I presume it is the real regent, and that he's coming to tell you what to do.
Sanctuary is granted.
Thank you. Then may I request an audience with the Katoomba, so that I may assure him of our peaceful intentions?
You presume too much, Earther.
I presume that it is the Regent's duty to teach the Katoomba how to rule wisely. Malthon will fail that duty if he denies the Katoomba an audience with his greatest enemy.
My, what an exaggerated sense of importance you possess, Kirk. Malthon will present your request. You will be told of the Sacred Leader's decision.
Thank you for your most gracious consideration.
Great. If the kid says no, we'll be trapped here until our supplies run out.
We don't have that option, Bones.
I'd feel a little better if our security chief was carrying real weapons.
The law bans modern weapons from Kronos. You know, if you paid attention to the briefing, you would know that.
Oh, but we can carry a knife, a sword, a batlet, a mevac, a tajtik, a kunluk, a chitsit, a nitsu.
You know, sometimes you scare me, woman.
Captain, a ceremonial sword will make a better impression.
Didn't we used to cut cake with this at the Academy?
Captain, I implore you again to reconsider your actions. Wait for the Katoomba's invitation.
Keisha, this boy is isolated. He probably has no idea that this ship is even in orbit. Malthon has no reason to tell him anything. Our meeting with him has no benefit and carries a great deal of risk. Come with us. Present us to the Katoomba.
I cannot. I must respect the law which now bars me from the sacred planet. It is a matter of honor.
Captain, the Katoomba's weekly audience is the only time he's seen in public. It's our only chance to speak with him without the Regent's influence.
The Katoomba is quick-witted and honorable, but he is a boy. When he sees the face of his enemy, his curiosity will force a meeting. Take this with you. Announce to the Katoomba that you bear a gift, the dagger of a Klingon killed honorably in battle. It'll be a message to a warrior already present.
Then there are others working with you.
I do not know his face or his name. However, he will reveal himself to you once he sees that dagger.
No. We came here as peace emissaries, not as spies.
Captain, this warrior serves the Katoomba, and you will find him to be your ally. The success of this mission depends upon your ability to work with him.
Anders muss er ungern, aber er hat recht.
Would you like a cloak to go with that dagger? Mr. Spock, you're in command. If we fail to return from this mission, the orders from Starfleet Command fall to you. The Enterprise must not be captured or fall into enemy hands.
I understand, sir.
Energize.
Die letzten Menschen davor, die auf Kronos waren John seine Crew. Eine Menge Klingungen.
Human, approach. Who are you that you dare to come before me in the uniform of my enemy?
I'm Captain James T. Kirk of the Starship Enterprise. My ship has earned the right of sanctuary. On behalf of the United Federation of Planets, I've come to pay respect to the sacred leader of the Klingon people. It is my hope that we can work together to avoid a conflict devastating to both of us.
Kirk, you are the Federation's most annoying insect. This great captain, this man of legend, begs for mercy before we even attack. He achieved the impossible with the help of a traitor. He is not worthy of the Katumba's time.
I bring a gift. A dagger taken from a Klingon warrior who fell in battle. I ask that I may return it in order to honor him who served the Katumba so bravely.
I will secure this gift, Katumba.
Your rash actions have endangered all that we have built, Kirk. Each time I meet you, I'm more shocked that human civilization has managed to survive this long.
What's going on? What are you doing here, Kirk?
There is no time for that now. I've got you out safely. Go, Kirk. If you are the one chosen by Kishar, then we must speak with the Katumba alone. I can arrange it, but not now. If I do not prove to Malthon that you're left Kronos, he will hunt you. And honor is not a word he understands. Await my signal, Kirk.
Kirk to Enterprise. Beam us up now.
The 4th and 9th fleets have mobilized.
They arrive on station in 2 days.
Time draws near. With the Katumba seal, the invasion begins.
All ships, sensor arrays, and communication relays are on alert, Lord. Kirk remains on his ship.
I would gladly collect his dead, rotting carcass if he would simply stay there and die. I trust he won't. Double the gods on the Katumba. When Kirk returns, he dies. Slowly.
Are these disguises going to work?
They're dressed like the majority of the population, Nancy. Servos and subjects. And many of them look human.
I wasn't looking forward to facial reconstruction.
Mr. Prescott, you have the captain's orders. If anything happens to this ship, you're fired.
As I should be, Lieutenant.
Transport will be initiated from the planet. Cogs, jury rig, a set of relays to send your signal through at least 4 different Klingon ships.
So our transport to the planet isn't detected?
I don't like it. If you ever got lost, there's no way I could find you.
Jim, you realize you're putting your lives in the hands of a man who's tried to blow us up before.
Peace starts with the courage to trust, Dr. McCoy. And a good sword.
So where's yours?
Prepare to beam down. The signal should be coming through soon.
You have the coordinates? Getting a little too old for space travel, Kirk?
Do not push me, Kirk. I have no stomach for working with the enemy.
Neither do I, but we don't have any choice.
I am free to leave here at any time. You, Kirk, are trapped.
Really? Then why are you still here?
There are some things in this universe more important than my personal ambitions.
Never thought I'd hear a Klingon say that.
He's lying.
You know nothing of Klingons. Kisha did well to bring you here, though I did not expect it to be the Enterprise.
We both know that the Enterprise is the only ship that could have made it this far.
You usually run from death, Kirk, not embrace it.
And you usually breed it, not stop it.
Despite our differences, gentlemen, I think we can all agree there is nothing to be gained by a war that ends in mutual annihilation.
No, we do not. I welcome battle with Kirk. I embrace a war of endless victories and glories. But not this war. And not now. Kirk, know that Malkthon has issued orders to the strike groups. They await only the word to act. The Regent wields the power, but it belongs to the K'tu'mbha. Only Hsil can start this war, and there is nothing to stop Malkthon from seeking it.
We should take out Malkthon.
His death at Another's hand will only start the war you seek to prevent.
No Klingon could get close enough for an assassination.
Kirk, you must convince the K'tu'mbha not to sanction this war before Malkthon obtains the seal.
I have a plan, Kirk. But we're gonna need a private audience with the K'tu'mbha.
There may be a way, Kirk. The K'tu'mbha often frequents his tavern.
Peter, we need a distraction. I'm on it.
He is unknown without his ceremonial robes. There are secret passages out of the palace. You are surprised, Kirk?
That a Klingon teenager acts like a teenager? No, not on the slightest.
Ein klingonischer Teenager bleibt ein Teenager, das stimmt sogar.
K'tu'mbha.
Hey, you look like a singer. Help me.
The enemy captain, Katoomba.
This will earn you death. You take great risks, Earther.
The cost of doing nothing makes risk a sane man's only choice.
You seek risk. I have heard of Kirk.
If you've heard of me, then you know that I seek peace. Katoomba, I'm asking you to stop this war before it begins. Otherwise, the galaxy will descend into chaos, and the fighting will be endless. On behalf of your own people, stop this now.
Kark, how dare you bring this Earther before me with talk of peace? We do not prepare for war. You ask us to lower our defenses, to invite attack by the Federation.
The Federation would never strike first, but we'll defend ourselves if necessary.
But we do not prepare for war.
Malkthon prepares for war in your name.
Malkthon makes no such plans.
I was afraid you might say something like that. Enterprise, now!
Come for the Katoomba seal. We launch tomorrow.
My lord, a full search has been completed. Everyone has been questioned. We will...
The Katoomba's not in the palace?
The guards are being tortured. They don't know where he is.
Stop the torture. Kill them!
Sector Gamma Alpha 5. 9 battle groups preparing to attack 4 Federation colonies. These are ghost ships in the disputed area. Their espionage has told you that these are research colonies. There is no glory in conquering unarmed outposts.
You do not understand my people.
Forced colonization is not unique to the Empire. Belief in government superiority or envy in resources and energy inspires such a logic.
Our energy is generated on our moon Praxis. It keeps the sacred planet pristine for all to enjoy.
Relying on an outside resource for all your energy needs? Unwise.
It is easy for the Federation. They have one people, one mind. I have many, and their ways battle against each other. It is the nature of my empire, and nature doesn't change easily.
Do you write your own propaganda, or simply believe in it?
You live, teacher. I am pleased. I was told you erased your dishonor by causing your own death.
Forgive me. I choose to restore my honor by action rather than death. I brought your enemies to you that you may know the truth. Malkthon plans a war that will destroy your people and bring an end to the Empire of Kalis.
I hear my father's voice through you, teacher. And I listen.
They know you're missing, and we've got to take you back. You'll escort the Katoomba now.
No, it is not time. May we speak alone?
Of course.
You have done well, Keisha.
You remain committed to the course?
I do. Kirk serves our purpose, and you've convinced him well.
His righteousness is his undoing.
You have less honor than a Duras, Kirk. It will be my pleasure to make you pay for your deceit.
Later, we're caught by the Katoomba. So are you. Captain, the search patrols are everywhere.
Back inside where we found him. Distract his companion. Do you have a problem with that, Ensign?
No, sir.
Fools! Big words. Action.
Where's Peter?
He's a Kirk.
Peter's still distracting.
Lenkt noch ab. Ja, läuft.
I had to get a medal for that.
Take them to the palace dungeon.
At least the Katoomba kept us out of the actual dungeon.
And I don't know that I got through to him. One thing's for certain. Our involvement here is going to force Malkthon's hand.
If we stop this war, another one follows right behind it.
No, the Klingon Empire is just a mass of warring factions. Dozens of great houses, each with its own agenda.
And the population is dividing up, throwing itself into camps along family lines, battling in the streets.
This isn't Sparta. This isn't feudal Japan. This is medieval England. When Rome fell, the country was divided into all these feudal states, each one of them vying for control. Complete chaos.
How did they solve it?
A boy pulled a sword from a stone.
Fairy tales aren't going to help these people.
Ah, Peter, Arthur was real. He did unite England for a time. The knights and their codes, now that was fiction.
You know, some of the great houses follow a similar code. They place honor above all else. Others value victory by any means and at any cost.
We can't allow the wrong people to take over. We could be facing an empire of savage, ruthless killers. While they're in chaos, we should exert ourselves to make sure a proper government is in place.
Teach them democracy? Give them values? Better lives? Sorry, Peter. Good intentions usually lead to imperialism. We have one mission here, people, and that's to stop a war. Whatever political intrigue these people have in mind for us, we're not going to get involved. Is that understood?
They're lying about their motives?
Keisha and the Katumbas' reunion was staged to get our sympathy. Believe me, they have their own agenda, and whatever it is, it's not to stop a war.
Karg, he speaks of honor, and he still betrayed us.
Because somehow, Lieutenant, in his mind, betraying us was the honorable thing to do.
Kill them.
Halt! These are my prisoners. I decide how to dispose of them.
They harmed the sacred leader's person. The penalty is death.
Do you see harm to me? Go! All of you.
Thank you. That wouldn't have been an honorable death.
You are a very strange human.
Well, the Federation believes in honor as well, and we've learned that through our differences we can come together.
Kisha taught that one must see what lies beyond appearance, but I cannot see who you are, Captain.
I'm a man who sees no honor in you fighting a war that will destroy your empire. Don't give in to this madness.
Sacred leader, Melkthon asks an audience. He has glorious news.
Es liegt keine Ehre im Sterben, das war schon immer so.
Where are my guards? Who are... You are Kirk's Vulcan. And you?
Weapons officer.
Tell me, Spock, are you also careless in your ship's holiday play?
4 of our crew beamed down to meet with you. Now they're missing.
They are prisoners in the Sacred Palace, convicted of kidnapping the Katumbas and violating Sanctuary.
Their trial was swift.
I did not know Vulcans had a sense of humor.
They'd better be alive.
The Katumbas seems amused by them. But Malthon is in control and wishes Kirk dead. His forces have begun to move into the city.
I know you want Captain Kirk dead, but even you must realize that he is instrumental in stopping this suicidal war.
You misjudge me, Vulcan. I want Kirk dead by my hand, not executed like some vermin. The palace is not open to Malthon's troops. It is the only safe place for Earthers today.
Convenient. How many operatives do you have in this city?
None, for your purposes.
You will take us to the captain.
What did you do to the Katumba? I left him in your care. He's worse off now than when Kisha had him.
It's the Federation enemies, and I haven't been able to determine what devices they used on his mind.
Execute them.
They are under the protection of the Katumba.
They are not under my protection.
You wield the Katumba's power. You have no power of your own.
Without the Katumba's seal, this victory over the Federation dies. Bring me the sword of Kirk.
Spot.
I've got the door, Commander.
We're pleased to find you all in good health, Captain.
The Katumba has refused to apply his seal to the war plans. Malkthon is now desperate. And a desperate Klingon is a dangerous one, Kirk. You are all in great danger.
Malkthon has sent Kali to Ultar.
Your life is forfeit. You must prepare to defend yourself.
He's the sacred leader and a descendant of Kalis himself. No Klingon's ever gonna harm him.
My father was young and mysteriously died only months after Malkthon was appointed warlord.
We have to get him to the Enterprise to safety.
Hide on an enemy vessel, Kirk.
I cannot rule on an enemy vessel that's orbiting the sacred planet.
No, but you have 100 in orbit. Take command of one of them and defy Malkthon.
It will not work. Malkthon removed Kali as a threat and will come for the seal again. He will know where he is immediately.
Not if they think the Katumba is still here. Mr. Spock is about the same height and build. With a cloak, no one would know the difference.
I can modulate my voice into a reasonable facsimile of the Katumbas. It will gain you the necessary time.
Give Spock your cape. I'm offering you a chance to take your life and your empire back. Take it. Lieutenant Uhura, take command of the landing party and get back to the Enterprise at once.
You've had time to study the plans and consider the consequences of your actions. Apply your seal now.
The plan, Lord Malkthon, poses many dangers. I question it.
The dangers are to your enemies only. The prisoners, they've escaped! Find them! The cries of the Patak have poisoned your mind. In the name of Kalis, I restore the glory of the Empire. Guards! The human captain has killed the Katumba. Execute them. Now, you stay and guard the sacred presence.
Kirk to Enterprise, medical emergency. Beam us up now.
Geil gemacht. Dumm nur, dass Spock das Messer abgekriegt hat. Das ist schwer.
Malkthon on course for Altar. Warp factor 4.
Bones, how's he doing?
I'm doing everything I can, Jim.
War begins, Captain. I am thought dead and must countermand Malkthon in person.
A Klingon ship without orders cannot draw close enough for transport.
But a Federation ship could, with a large enough diversion. I command but a fraction of the vessels Malkthon does, Katumba, but they are at your disposal.
They're going to notice a Federation starship in the middle of the Klingon fleet.
Not if they can't see us. A loan of a cloaking device would suffice.
Captain, it'll have to be routed to the deflector shields if it fails.
Allow me, Captain.
We are to give the Earthers a cloaking device?
As you wish, sacred leader.
You know, Karg, Liak looks pretty comfortable in your chair. Spock.
Mr. Spock!
A minor repair. The sword struck no vital organs.
Vulcan physiology. Dead ahead, Captain.
It looks like the Klingon fleet.
My lord, a battle force of 100 ships is approaching. No orders on record.
Activate planetary defense systems.
Operating.
Hail them.
James T. Kirk, the murderer of our sacred leader, has been executed. His ship destroyed. The protector fleet of the sacred leader now comes to Alta, where his regent now resides.
Cog. Our fleet is ready to deploy for battle. I have no need for babysitters.
We are honored with the sacred duty to guard the Katoomba, an honor which we have carried for longer than your house has existed, Malthon. You will not dissuade us from our duty.
Then take your leisurely orbit around the outer planet. And do not disturb the warriors who glorify the Empire.
As you command, my lord.
I haven't seen driving that bad since I stole a Corvette as a kid. Get us within transporter range before the confusion dies. Aye, sir.
"30 seconds.
It is my duty to lead the attack.
You can't. If you die, Malthon will win. Mr. Spock, if we should fail on this mission, make the destruction of this ship count.
Understood, sir.
Energize.
Hatte der gerade Schwert in der Hand?
Cog's fleet has cleared, my lord. Wait! I'm reading a transporter! Intruders! Sound the alarm!
Warriors! Traitors have invaded Alta! As warlord, I order you to...
Oh, wurde die Übertragung abgebrochen.
Traitors have invaded Ultar. They have schemed to murder the sacred leader and advance their own power. As your Katoomba, I hereby order all Klingon battle fleets to stand down and return to base. The plans for this war are faulty, and it diminishes us.
Modern weapons do not touch the hand of the Katoomba. It is the law.
I am the law. I am the Katoomba. Since my ascendance, you and those that follow you have treated me as a subject. Malthon has spilled the blood of Kalis, assassinated two who bore the sacred power.
One, you live.
The Katoomba lives.
I do not fear death.
Then fear life, Malkthon. You and the House of Duras will be forever marked by dishonor.
Then I live to see you die again.
So I give you a challenge, traitor. You and all those like you who would seek to diminish the power of the descendants of Kalis. I order Kisha to form a government for me, and I name him as my High Chancellor. I charge him to bring together all the leaders of the great houses and to re-establish the High Council. If there is to be fighting among you, let it take place in the council chamber. From this day forward, the Klingon Empire will be governed by honor. And I name Karg, of the great house of Mokai, as my warlord. And I charge him to protect my borders against those who would violate my sacred territory, and to spread the glory and the honor of the Klingon Empire to the betterment of those I own. Captain Kirk, you have violated Sanctuary, but the Katoomba grants you a reprieve. Karg will see that you have safe passage to the Empire's borders. Do not enter my space again, or you will be destroyed.
There's a fundamental problem in setting up an honorable government by means of treachery.
You knew I was using you for my own purposes.
Yes, and I used your purposes to stop this war. Let the boy Emperor know that the Federation is not one of his playthings. Not now, not ever.
Be gone, Earther.
Approaching disputed area.
Captain, we're being hailed by the Dark Destroyer.
On screen, Lieutenant.
Kirk, I return you to safety, as ordered.
Then I guess this is goodbye. Now that you're warlord, I'm sure we won't see you again.
On the contrary, I should have a fleet to my back when next we meet. Until then, Captain.
Until then, Karg.
You realize that we unknowingly provided him with a complete readout of every ship in the Klingon Empire.
He'll need all the help he can get. Warlord just means he's a bigger target.
Yeah, but you have to admit, it was a brilliant move for the Katoomba to set up a parliamentary government, and a way for the great houses to fight amongst themselves.
Still, Doctor, lasting change has to be something that comes from within. Something you're willing to work for.
The Klingons are warriors by nature. I would predict that this is just the beginning of a new era of internal struggle.
All the better for us if it keeps them fighting in their own borders.
Still, it would be interesting to see the Klingon Empire 100 years from now.
Yeah, you can keep your interest. I'll be glad I'm not going to be around.
Mr. Chekhov, set a course for Space Station K7. Helm, warp vector 6.
Naja, so ganz stimmt es.
Next time on Star Trek New Voyages.
Scott to Enterprise. Mayday! Mayday!
Scotty, what happened? No idea, Captain. There's nothing at the outpost that should have went up that way.
Time to disobeyed authority. I figured you were gonna do the same, Dr. Marcus.
Ich glaube, wir haben ein bisschen durcheinander geguckt.
Call me Carol. Jim.
It appears to be the source of the anomaly.
This isn't anything of ours.
Spock! You alright?
Energy discharge. Damage. Respirator.
If her respirator's out, she'll die. Put me down in Spock's coordinates. That should be near Carol. I will grab her. You beam me back up.
But, sir.
Now, Mr. Scott!
Energize.
How are you doing it, son?
Captain. That was an incredibly stupid thing to do.
You're welcome.
This isn't the first time you've had to deal with an attractive woman.
Bones, I have no romantic interest in her. That would be wrong and improper as a captain.
Oh, I agree, but that's not what I meant.
I need to explore all possibilities, including sabotage.
Well, that's one possibility I won't consider.
If someone out there has a weapon of that power, we have to know. Is there an alien ship or not?
Or maybe I'm just plain stupid.
Okay, you are going way over the top on this.
Over the top? I have barely left the launch pad.
Dr. Marcus, shut up. Alien vessel. This is Captain James T. Kirk.
She's charging her weapons.
All hands red alert. Raise shields. Stand by phasers.
Schauen wir mal, machen wir es mal so. Wow. Eine Stunde 7.
The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
Okay, let's do this.
Oh, Frank. Can't we just leave him? He'll come out when he's hungry. It's gonna be another fight.
I'm done cutting Superman breaks. This time I'm gonna freak his
bruises from the last.
Gentlemen, let me.
Doctor, no you don't. He's dangerous.
He knows me. Stay here.
Are you hurt? I'm so worried. Why did you run away?
They took him.
It's okay. It's okay. You can't stay here. Aren't you hungry? You haven't eaten in hours.
They took him.
Come on, let's get you out of here.
I thought I told you to wait outside.
Get away from her, you nut! You! Why didn't you call? He was pawing you.
He wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, right. These guys are all the same. Don't let him fool you. He's not so pretty now, is he? Report me, and the next time I won't be so gentle.
Bisher verstehe ich es noch nicht. Gar nicht.
Space. The final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission? To explore strange new worlds. To seek out new life and new civilizations. To boldly go where no man has gone before.
Irgendwo bin ich falsch abgebogen. Irgendwo bin ich ganz falsch abgebogen.
Bridge to Mr. Spock. Mr. Spock, please respond. Bridge to Mr. Spock. Mr. Spock, please respond.
Spock here.
Sir, the USS Lexington has arrived. Admiral Withrow would like to see you immediately.
Acknowledged. Please inform the Admiral I'm on my way. Commander Spock reporting as ordered.
Come in, Commander. Dismissed. Have a seat, Spock. Operational status of the Enterprise.
Vessel and crew operating at peak efficiency, sir.
And our acting commander?
Also at peak efficiency.
Good. Spock has been missing for over a month. You've searched every square inch in Nimbus 3 and the surrounding planets. Captain Kirk is not here.
A logical assumption, but not yet conclusive.
Look, Starfleet has concerns. Nimbus 3 is considered an open planet. Everyone is welcome provided they don't upset the peace, which makes having an armed Federation heavy cruiser hanging in orbit a month hard to justify. The Lexington is here to patrol the region as a show of strength. The Enterprise will be joining us on the patrol line.
Admiral, it is imperative that we understand what happened. He was on the planet, he disappeared. How was his security compromised, and by whom? We must find him to understand what happened. Otherwise, Captain Kirk might not be the only Starfleet officer at risk.
Mr. Spock, has it occurred to you that Jim Kirk may be deceased?
Yes. But we have no evidence to support that theory. Admiral, has it occurred to you that Captain Kirk's disappearance might have something to do with the increased activities of the Klingon fleet along the mutual borders?
Yes, it has. And it has been discussed. It's possible the Klingons may be operating under the belief that by removing Captain Kirk from the equation, it would reduce the military effectiveness of the Enterprise. No offense to your own considerable skills, Commander, but the Enterprise without Kirk on the bridge, not the same ship.
No, sir, it is not. Which is why we must continue the search.
Starfleet's priorities are clear. The Enterprise is needed on the patrol line immediately. Those are your orders.
Admiral, with all due respect.
Non-negotiable, Commander. Those are your orders. I'm sorry, Spock, but if the Klingons are to take us seriously, they have to know that both the Lexington and the Enterprise are under strong, capable command. As of this stardate, Commander, you are the captain of the Enterprise.
Understood, sir.
Dismissed.
The devil's taking so long.
Mr. Spock beamed back from the Lexington 20 minutes ago. I'm sure he's on his way.
Well, I wish he'd hurry it up. It's damned inconsiderate. Calling a senior officers meeting at this hour? Who does he think he is?
Lieutenant, you are relieved. Attention all hands. This is Commander Spock. Under order of Admiral Withrow, I have been placed in command of the USS Enterprise as its captain. We've been ordered to discontinue search and pick up patrol efforts on the Klingon border. All stations prepare for warp speed. Spock out. Ensign Walking Bear, plot a course to Starbase 24. Upon arrival, you will implement a standard patrol pattern between there and Sherman's planet.
Setting course.
Sir, that's
2 months away.
51 days at Warp 7. Mr. Scott, I assume you can maintain Warp 7?
I can. I can give you that kind of power.
Spock? Are you out of your Vulcan mind? We can't leave here without finding out what happened to Jim.
I have my orders.
Orders? To hell with orders!
That will be all, Dr. McCoy. My orders are not your concern. What happens in sickbay is...
Spock!
Dismissed. Mr. Scott, you will report to engineering for the duration of the journey.
Aye, Mr. Spock.
Captain Spock.
Aye. Captain Spock.
Navigation.
Course laid in. All systems nominal. Ready for maximum warp.
Mr. Sulu.
At your order, Captain.
Proceed.
Jimmy. It's okay. It's okay. It's me. It's him.
Water, please.
Thank you. Where am I?
This is an isolation ward.
And you are?
I'm Dr. Hamlin. Remember? You're in a hospital.
Hospital? How long?
Almost 2 weeks now. Don't you remember?
I was outside. Lost. Cold.
And then what?
2 security guards found me. No, that's not right. They took it from me.
Who? Who hurt you?
I don't know, but something is missing.
There were 2 policemen. They found you. They brought you here. Do you remember?
Here. What is this hospital? What happened to me?
It's called amnesia. Do you remember anything?
No. They did this. They took it.
The difference being that on that evening half a year ago, Mr. Wilson's flight was terminated by the onslaught of...
Come on, Jimmy. You need to eat something.
He's traveling all the way to his appointed destination.
That's supposed to be cold.
I'm so sorry. I'll get you fresh.
Of the twilight zone.
Hey, man. Ain't you a colonel or something? I've been watching you. There you are. Come on. You're a colonel. I know you are. Listen, you can help me get out of this place. I know you can. Don't be cruel to me. I'm taking all this manhandling and this. Leave me alone.
Don't worry about that guy. He's been here forever. He thinks he's Elvis.
I hate that guy. It's much better. Almost tastes real.
You don't think it's real?
Red alert!
What? Jimmy, it's just a lights out bell. Jimmy, where are you going?
I have to get to the bridge. It's a red alert.
Stay here.
This is all wrong. I needed to. It's gone. Almost. Who am I?
Just take it one day at a time.
It will get better. I promise. Because you'll get better.
Enter.
Captain Spock?
What is it, Doctor?
Do you know what day it is?
Since you have access to the ship's chronometer, I assume that is a rhetorical question.
That's progress. I figured you'd quote me the time down to the second.
If you wish, it has been 74.356 days since Captain Kirk's reported disappearance. Is that the answer you were looking for?
How can someone as brilliant as you be so damn stupid?
I'm a Vulcan.
That's an explanation, not an excuse. You're a captain now. Be one. Console your crew, damn it.
Perhaps my obvious genetic contrast is still, even now, lost on you.
You're half human too, so be half human for a minute. I know it's a stretch. This crew is shattered. They need leadership. Compassionate leadership.
Compassion?
It means to suffer with, Spock. You saying you're not suffering too?
I'm in control of my emotion. I expect my crew to do the same.
We all need healing, Spock.
That is the job of the ship's doctor.
Wrong. A starship captain sets the emotional tone for his crew, and you're doing a damn poor job.
I see.
Withrow made you captain of the Enterprise. What does that tell you about the official status of James T. Kirk? I don't like it either, but we have to face facts.
Facts, Doctor. We have no evidence.
You've taken his command. How do you think his crew feels about that, Spock? I don't think so. You always said you didn't want the captain's chair, but you sure took it.
I took command for the mission.
Bull, you took it for command.
I am in command of the Enterprise, Doctor. Why or how, it does not matter.
Da lebt er so lange unter Menschen und versteht es immer noch nicht. Versteht sie immer noch nicht so.
Is that clear, Doctor?
May I be excused, Captain?
Dr. McCoy, please schedule a memorial service for Captain Kirk.
Er hat's doch verstanden.
I will not attend.
Er hat's nicht verstanden.
You could sit.
As long as I'm stoned and I haven't had enough. Did you really say all that to him? Doctor, I don't know whether to slap your back or your face.
Don't even think about it. You've been in enough fights.
He's right, you know. He's a captain now.
Well, then he should start acting like one.
Is that what you really want? Me neither.
I asked for a transfer.
And?
Starfleet refused. Spock wouldn't allow it. Your departure would negatively impact the efficiency of this vessel's medical services. Nicest thing he ever said to me.
Aye. You know what really scares me, Doctor? We'll go for a few hours. Sometimes a whole day. Without thinking about Captain Kirk.
I know what you mean. We're getting used to the new normal.
Aye. And if I'm forgetting, you're forgetting. It's got your memorial service. Is that a good way of saying that you think Jim Kirk's really dead?
Even James T. Kirk can't cheat the law of averages forever. You both know that, Scotty.
Jetzt ist er betrunken.
The captain is dead. Long live the captain.
Captain James Tiberius Kirk. So very good to see you again.
What is this?
Klingon hospitality.
Kidnapping? You trying to start a war?
Oh, on the contrary. I'm going to end one before it ever begins. With just a little cheating.
Cheating? Isn't that dishonorable?
No. Losing is dishonorable. We do have some blood wine, Captain. I assure you, it isn't drugged.
Thank you. I'll pass.
All of this unpleasantness could have been avoided. A simple answer to a simple question. Surely you can understand the logic in that.
If it's logic you want, you got the wrong guy.
Ah yes, your Vulcan comrade. Equally stubborn, as I recall. But you, Captain, you are not as equally resilient. My associates have asked you this many times. I will ask only once.
Thank you. That'd be a great time saver.
Where is the planet known as Gateway?
I'm only gonna answer this once. It's a Starfleet secret.
Thank you. Now that we have concluded the formal part of our inquiry, we can move on to the next phase.
Good evening, sir.
Lieutenant, I presume the rest of your crew is at the memorial service.
Yes, sir. I volunteered to stay at the cot.
Commendable, but unnecessary. You were relieved, Lieutenant. Join your crewmates.
Thank you, Captain.
Starting to hate this chapel. Too much time spent here lately.
That's one way to see it.
Yeah, and what's yours?
A place of peace.
Fall in.
It is with deep sadness and proud honor that we gather here today to remember James T. Kirk. It'd be easier if we knew how he died. If there were a body to weep over. But that's a luxury not afforded us. So we grieve in the absence of answers. But we grieve because we must. Because we are human. And this is what humans do. We grieve the loss of a good man, a good friend. And the best damned officer in the fleet. Grief is a part of life, but not its master. Today we mourn, tomorrow we move on. That's the way James T. Kirk would want it. We will honor his memory by honoring his ship and by serving the captain who leads her now. That's what James T. Kirk would have us do. That's how we can remember best. Turn up.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see.
There are no controls for the device.
There has to be a way. You know how this thing works. Tell me. You can tell me now, or you can tell my mind sifter.
No, please. It won't help you. It won't.
Your Federation would use this time weapon to destroy the Klingon Empire. And you dare to beg me for mercy?
If we wanted to, we already would have. We don't want to fight you, Core.
That is why you will lose.
Imagine just for a moment that there's another way. A way for both sides to win.
Insanity. Peace is for cowards.
No. Sometimes it takes more courage not to fight.
I will conquer you. And then we will see who falls from the pages of history.
Go to hell.
I continue there with just one word, Captain. There. You see the horror of my mind sifter. I utter your rank and you suffer. Imagine what would happen if I say your entire name.
Guardian, do you hear me?
I hear all.
That's it? You just speak to it?
Sir, it appears to be responding only to him.
Your species is weak because you lack the courage to commit genocide. Now, give me access to Earth's past.
Guardian, show me Earth's past.
Incredible. Are you recording?
Yes, sir. But years pass rapidly. We will need more time to analyze.
Time? It's a time portal, you fool. We have all the time we need. It doesn't matter.
I have had enough of you, Captain James T. Kirk.
Many dangers, toils, and snares I have already come. His grace hath brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home.
You look like you're feeling better today.
It's James. Jim.
I see. Jim. I like that better. From now on, I'll call you Jim. How do you feel?
Better. Just wish I could remember. Why am I locked in this room?
You've had some issues.
Did I hurt anyone?
Don't worry about that.
No, please, Hamlin, tell me.
I wouldn't be here if we thought you were dangerous. Do you want to go outside?
Outside?
Yes. Walk under the trees, feel the sun on your face. I think it will do you good. But promise me you won't run away.
I promise.
Here. Put on this sweater. Is something wrong?
No, I just... For a moment... It's not important. Let's go inside. It's a nice day. How long have I been here?
Almost 5 weeks now.
I have to get back.
Where?
I don't know. I can't remember, but I have to get back. It's important.
It's gonna take time, Jim.
I have all the time in the world. No, that's not right. I have to get back.
Jim, you're outside. Enjoy the sun, the air and the trees, the grass.
Yes. Trees, grass, ecology. It's one of my favorite things about shore leave.
Shore leave? You're on a ship?
You know, this planet reminds me of Omicron Ceti 3. Such a beautiful world. Too bad we can't go back.
Yes, it's too bad. It's a beautiful planet.
Not now. Berthold Rays would... No. You couldn't know. Why would you say that?
Let go of me, please, Jim.
No, you couldn't know.
Jim, you're hurting me. Let go now.
I'm sorry, Himlin. I didn't mean to hurt you.
It's okay, I'm fine.
No, let me help you. I'll call sick bay. It's gone. My communicator's gone.
Jim, calm down. You didn't have any communicator.
But I have...
And I don't need to go to any sick bay.
It was there. I almost remembered it all, and then... Is that why I'm in that room? Did I hurt you before?
You have never hurt me. But you have fought, struggled with the orderlies.
Did I hurt them?
Not too much. We should go inside. He's not delusional. I know it seems that way, but there's something real there.
Well, that's your opinion. This file. This file. He's not rational. And he's had violent episodes.
He hasn't had a Thorazine injection in over a week. He hasn't needed it. Despite what you call his delusional convictions, he is appropriate. He knows where he is. He knows why. He cares about not hurting people. He knows why he's here.
Thank you, Doctor.
The thing about these psychopaths, they're cunning. They know how to manipulate people.
I have a degree too, Dr. Wright.
There's something else. I've looked into this Jim Doe. There are no military records. There are no fingerprint files. And there are no missing persons report anywhere.
He was found by policemen outside of town, wandering around. He's got to have local roots somehow. He didn't just fall from the sky. What if we ran his picture in the paper? Maybe he was missing for months. Maybe his people think that he's dead.
We could get somebody to take him off our hands. We could get him out of here. All right, try it. But I think you're getting too involved. I think you're losing your impartiality. I say this for your own good, Doctor. You can't afford to show too much compassion. It'll help you do your job.
Is this mine?
It's what you were wearing when you first came here.
Something.
Oh, Jim. I'm a doctor. I've seen it all before. Remember what I told you? We're going to go to Dr. Wright's office, and there will be a photographer to take your picture. They'll put your picture in the paper, and maybe someone will recognize you.
And that will help your people find you.
Okay. Ready.
Here. Can you fix your hair? Where'd it go?
You.
No. No. Jim. We can't. I can't. Let's get you to a barber. And here, Jim, it's okay.
Pleased to meet you.
It's Jim. And there's nothing wrong with my hearing.
Oh, sorry. That's it? Just Jim? Tell me, Jim. How long have you been staying here?
August 25th.
This year?
58, yes.
So, 5 weeks then. Tell me, Jim. Is there anything else you remember?
No.
All right. Why don't we just take your picture, then we'll call it a day.
Yeah.
That'll do, Doctor. It'll run in tomorrow's paper.
Okay.
Doctor.
Yes, Jim. I'm Dr. Leonard Wright. I'm the chief medical officer of this institution.
Dr. Leonard? Bones? No. You're not Bones.
Is that a name?
McCoy. My doctor's name is McCoy. Dr. Leonard McCoy. He's my chief medical officer.
And you are?
Captain James T. Kirk.
Get your orderlies up here now. And don't drink that.
You kidding, Duff? Front page.
Don't let him bite you. Come on, let's go in. Paul, you're gonna pay for that. Let's take it down.
You are taking him to his room, right?
Of course.
Go.
You asked to see me, Captain?
Yes, Doctor. Thank you for coming. Please, have a seat. May I offer you a beverage?
A Vulcan beverage? No, thanks.
I wanted to thank you for what you said at the memorial service.
Spock, I owe you an apology. It was wrong, the way I treated you. I'm supposed to be the captain's doctor, too. You were closer to Jim than anyone. You have to be feeling it worse than anyone.
Doctor.
I can be a good listener for your human half.
But can you listen in Vulcan?
You know I can't.
Let me help you.
I don't think so. Thanks, but I need to keep a human perspective.
Of course. You're right.
I'm gonna regret this later. Different than I expected.
Doctor, we have known each other a long time. We have argued a great deal. But this time, I need you to trust me.
Well, I've always trusted your logic. If I've disagreed with your choices, it's because sometimes logic isn't enough.
There is a logic to emotion as well. You have always been a staunch advocate of that.
I assume that's a compliment.
What I'm saying is that I understand deeply how your sense of compassion compels you. I'm considering a course of action that will require us to have complete trust in each other. To be blunt, Doctor, I will need you. We will need each other.
I do trust you because I know you. And I know that you wouldn't ask unless it was important. And because, in spite of myself, I'm actually starting to like you.
Just wanted to see the look on your face. Now let me ask you, if you were to express a moment of honest affection, what would you say?
Vulcans do not indulge in affection. But I would say I respect you.
I respect you, Captain.
Working. Computer archive search complete. Search parameter found.
Something wrong?
Doctor, come with me. Lieutenant, lock down the bridge. What I'm about to do is in direct violation of Starfleet orders. I cannot reveal the reason at this time. Anyone who objects may leave the bridge now. It will not be held against you.
If I may, Captain, I believe there's an old Earth saying, we will all hang together, or surely we will all hang separately.
Very well. Ends in plot, of course, to Gateway.
Course plotted, sir. ETA in 7 hours, 13 minutes, present speed.
Lieutenant Uhura, send an uncoded message to Starfleet Command. Notify them of our destination, but send no replies.
Sir.
You heard the order, Lieutenant.
Sir, if you do that, every ship in the area is bound to try to intercept us.
Indeed. As with Captain Kirk, I expect you to trust my orders.
Aye, aye, sir.
Proceed. Report.
Sir, Starfleet Command has ordered that you return to base and surrender this ship. USS Lexington, Leonov, and Hawking on intercept course.
As expected.
Sir, I'm picking up temporal disturbances on the planet's surface.
That will be the Guardian of Forever. Mr. Sulu, bring us to synchronous orbit.
Aye, sir. Entering orbit.
Captain.
The devil are they doing here?
Red alert.
Sir, they've raised their shields but are not charged weapons. We may have surprised them, Captain.
Hail them, Lieutenant.
Channel open.
Klingon vessel. This is the USS Enterprise, Captain Spock in command. You are in Federation space and are in violation of treaty. You are ordered to withdraw to Klingon space immediately.
No response, sir.
Klingon vessel, we are awaiting your reply.
Bring us up. Ready all weapons and cloaking device.
Sir, they're locking disruptors and arming photon torpedoes.
Hold position. Lock an attack pattern Gamma 3. Execute on my command. Stand by evasive. Mr. Scott, all power to forward shields.
They're attacking.
Now, Sulu.
They've gone into warp. On course for Klingon space.
Klingons are no fools. Strategy. It is always about strategy.
Captain? Before going into warp, the Klingons sent a very strange message. It reads, "You'll never find him." Find who? Sir, the Lexington is hailing us.
On screen.
Very interesting, Captain Spock. You planned this quite well.
It was the logical thing to do.
However, you disobeyed direct orders, and I had no choice but to take you into custody for gross insubordination. We'll be alongside in 60 minutes. Will that be enough time?
Yes, Admiral.
Lexington out.
Time enough for what?
Transporter room. Prepare to beam down landing party to planet's surface. Do you wish to accompany me, Doctor? Ryan, stop me. I will assume your response to be in the affirmative. Mr. Sulu, you have the con.
So he went through the Guardian. Okay, but there's just one thing, Mr. Spock. James T. Kirk never would have given up the location of this world.
Klingons would have used mind sifter technology.
How can you possibly know that?
A psychic link, Doctor. The result of many mind melts throughout the years. Jim has been calling out to me since the day he vanished. I needed time to work through the mental images.
The computer archive search.
Until now, I did not know where or when he was.
When, Captain?
The computer archive search found a newspaper article from Earth, 1958. Jim was found by authorities and taken to an asylum.
If you knew he was alive, why didn't you just say something?
Would you believe me, Doctor? With the Admiral.
Spock. Knowing what you knew. Hearing Jim calling out to you in your mind all this time. How'd you endure it? So instead, you disobeyed orders, baited 3 Federation ships into foulness to intimidate the Klingons that you theorized to be here.
That was the logic of the situation, Doctor.
Vulcan logic.
A logic that must be listened to. In Vulcan.
Transporter ready, Captain.
Energize.
Im Prinzip haben sie eine TNG-Folge nachgespielt. Ist das geil.
Oh my God. What have I done to you? Oh, this is so wrong. I'm here.
I almost had it. Jim. My God. Jim, it's me. Bones.
Bones? You're Dr. Bones?
Dr. Hamlin, is it?
let me,
He's my patient.
He's mine too. Thank you for taking care of him.
Do you know what's wrong with him?
I do, and cure hasn't been invented yet. Not here, anyway.
What is that? What did you just do?
Shot of B12. You care about him?
As a patient, yes.
That'd be a first.
Dr. Bones.
McCoy.
Dr. McCoy, I am so sick of arrogant men assuming that women are weaklings, incapable of maintaining a professional standard of behavior. He is my patient, nothing more.
I wasn't talking about you, I was talking about him. But, you're right. Someday it'll be better. Jim, listen to my voice. It's me. Look at me.
Bones, is it really you?
I'm here to take you home.
Where? Where? Please.
I thought I made that plain. It's home.
Please tell me. I have to know.
You wouldn't believe me.
I need to know.
You wouldn't believe me. It's time to go.
Jim.
Spock. So he was telling the truth.
Yes,
All that talk about stars and planets.
he was telling the truth.
Then take me with you. I want to go where my skills as a doctor will be respected.
I'm sorry, Doctor. It would disrupt the time stream.
Doctor, you gotta stay here and make a difference in your own time. Otherwise, it won't get better.
What if I told you that he needs me, that he's dependent on me? What if I told you that I love him?
Love is irrelevant, Doctor.
I don't want his love. I just want to be respected. I want to make a difference.
You just saved the finest captain in Starfleet. You can be proud of that.
Dr. Hamlin, Jim was kidnapped. He was brutally tortured. They have taken his memories, his identity. If they have followed previous practice, they have imprinted him to suffer in agony at the very mention of his name. We have the technology to undo this. He will be okay. But you will be alone. In a very different place, a very strange place. Dr. McCoy is right. Your place is here. I believe that your presence here in this time is critical to achieving the respect all in your gender deserve.
Thank you. I understand. Jim, I'm gonna be safe now. It's time for you to go.
Going home?
Dr. Bones and Mr. Spock are taking you home.
Come on, Jim. We gotta go.
I understand.
I suppose this is where you swear me to silence. Ask me to forget that I ever met you or found out where you're from. Or the hope that I have for the future.
I would not ask that. But if you permit me, I can ease your pain.
Spock, du bist ein Schwein.
Oh, not again.
2 weeks since we rushed to K7 from Gateway. No explanation. No orders. Starfleet just sticks us out here, station keep. Can't even string a little shorely.
Perhaps a Klingon border incursion would have been better.
There's a message coming through. It's from Admiral Withrow aboard the Lexington.
Patrol orders. At last.
That's strange. We're being told to stand by. The captain is beaming over.
We need an admiral to tell us the captain is back aboard.
It's not like Spock to stand on ceremony.
Captain.
All right, that's enough. Remember, you're not fit for duty until I say so. To sick bay with you, Jim.
I'll be there in a minute. Oh, what are we all standing around for? There's work to do.
Welcome back, Captain.
I missed you. I didn't realize how much. Until now.
Come.
Captain.
Mr. Spock. So, I was gone 3 months?
In our time stream, yes. However, the Guardian was able to put us within 5 weeks of your arrival on Earth.
Long enough. Too long. So, Withrow gave you your own ship. Why did you accept?
My place is here.
Still, the way you handle those Klingons, they're gonna be even more trouble now that they know about Gateway.
The Guardian is aware that not all who approach have good intentions.
Will it allow us to supply a security force?
No. But it would allow a research team, representing all governments in the quadrant.
Spock, I don't know what else to say except thank you.
That is unnecessary, sir.
I don't think so. You saved history. You saved the Federation, and you saved me. You're being prideful, Mr. Spock.
Unlikely.
Well, thank you for indulging in my human sentiment.
Perhaps you will indulge in a sentiment of my own.
And that is?
I respect you, Jim.
Bridge to Captain Kirk. There is a Priority 1 message from Starfleet Command for you, sir.
Captain Kirk here. Put it on my monitor.
Welcome home, Jim. Welcome home.
Next time on Star Trek New Voyages.
Ja, das hatten wir beim letzten Mal ja schon.
Scott to Enterprise. Mayday. Mayday.
Scotty, what happened?
No idea, Captain. There's nothing at the outpost that should have went up that way.
Time to disobey authority.
machen wir es mal ein bisschen anders. Wir hatten beim letzten Mal schon den Weihnachtswunsch des Paten. Und vor 6 Tagen kam Teil 2. Und da gerade Weihnachten ist.
Bleib mal schön sitzen, lieber Weihnachtsmann. Du kannst ja kaum aufrecht sitzen.
Den kann ich aber auch nicht mehr.
Meine Güte,
aber
das kann doch nicht sein, dass der
Weihnachtsmann...
Hast du denn schon gegeben?
Also mehr als letztes Jahr. Und das ist wirklich ostfriesischer Glühwein.
Ja, extra stark tatsächlich. Vielleicht waren 2 dann wirklich ein bisschen viel.
Oh, das habe ich gemerkt. Aber wisst ihr was? Meine jungen, netten Damen vom Glühweinstand. Also das mit dem Fahrrad, ne? Also mit dem Fahrrad, dieses schwarze Fahrrad mit der gelben Klingel.
Aber
ja, der Weihnachtsmann, der kann Rentiere zum Fliegen bringen. Ne? Aber dieses, ich weiß nicht, dieses Fahrrad, ich kann es nicht besorgen. Die werden mir wieder den Hintern versohlen, die werden mich durchlassen.
Aber lieber Weihnachtsmann, ich weiß doch, dass der Helfer das Fahrrad gesehen hat. Der hat es doch abgestellt. Es ist doch noch da.
Das Fahrrad, das ist weg. Die Mafiosis, die werden mir den Hintern aufreißen, dass das Fahrrad in meinen Hintern passt.
Oh nein, nein, nein.
Doch.
Möchtest du noch ein
Die Mafia.
Ich will nicht mehr, ich bin schon besoffen.
Ja, komm, dann ess noch mal einen. Ein Keks. Das ist besser.
Nee, danke.
Wir haben doch eine Grundlage.
Ja, danke. Okay, dann trinke ich noch was.
Aber Vorsicht, fällt.
Pack die große Flasche aus. Lustig, lustig.
Tür schließt.
Nikolaus. Abendtag. Ein Traum eines Kinderfahrers.
Wisst ihr, Jungs, ist das nicht schön, dass bald Weihnachten ist? Alle Schutzgelder sind eingetrieben und wir haben sogar mein geliebtes Fahrrad.
Bahnsteig, Gleis 2
Ja,
und
das Teil
Ausgang.
von den Rentieren zu klauen war ja auch ein Kinderspiel.
Tür öffnet.
Die können doch nichts außer an Weihnachten.
Das Wunder der Rentiere? Bei deren Dummheit wundert mich gar nichts mehr.
Ach, ich bin froh, dass ich mein Fahrrad habe. Wo ist mein Fahrrad? Das war doch hier.
Hast du das coole Fahrrad gesehen? Das mit der Klingel?
So eins wie der betrunkene Weihnachtsmann da hinten hat.
Da schlägt das fast den Boden aus. Da gönnt ihr mir nicht mal mehr mein eigenes Fahrrad, das er bei den Rentieren liegen hatte. Jungs, holt das Auto.
Es ist ja bald Weihnachten, oder wie war das? Ich liebe sowas.
schon.
Platzmann!
Ja, noch gut.
Was hast du eigentlich gegen mich? Ich schrieb hunderte Wunschzettel und bekomme kein Fahrrad. Ein einfaches Fahrrad mit der Klingel. Dann besorge ich es selbst und du nimmst es mir weg. Was stimmt denn da nicht? Das ist mein Fahrrad. Mein schönes Fahrrad mit der Klingel.
Ich habe es doch nur für dich getan. Nur für dich. Ich wollte dir das nur für dich. Nun glaub es mir doch.
Komm, beweg dich! Komm, verpiss dich jetzt, Mann!
Oh Mann, oh Gott, Weihnachtsmann! Oh, wir haben eine Überraschung für dich! Ich will jetzt weint er vor Glück. Ist das nicht schön? Ich geb dir
Sowas zu Weihnachten zu sehen, ist auch ganz schön. Auch wenn es kein Fanfilm war. Ich find's cool. Mir hat der Anfang schon gefallen. Hatten wir ja letztes Mal oder vorletztes Mal. Ach ja, was wir auch schon mal hatten. So eine Mischung aus Indiana Jones, Star Wars und Star Trek und so, ne? Und das haben wir hier. Würdigen wir mal alle, die da noch kommen. Kann ja nicht mehr allzu lange dauern. Ich glaube, zu Weihnachten kann man das mal. Den packen wir jetzt auch mal zugesehen. Zu Weihnachten kann man das. So, und hier haben wir jetzt Raiders of the Lost Track. Ja. Origins of Starfleet. Das Ding ist einen Tag alt. Und den werden wir uns jetzt auch noch ansehen.
Indy, I found something. Let's see. These fossils are millions of years old. This doesn't belong here. Do you recognize the symbol from any other civilization?
No, I don't. But I know someone who might.
Can he keep it quiet?
Yes, he owes me. He'll keep it quiet.
I know how this goes. Digging up dinosaur bones. Somebody finds out we discovered something that has no earthly reason to be here. we'll start asking questions.
You worry too much, Indy.
An artifact like this buried here is no accident.
I wonder where it may take us.
An interesting story, but this doesn't belong here. So where did it come from?
All good questions, Indy.
Hopefully your man is just the expert for the job. I'm going to check it out. See what else you can find.
You got it, Indy.
That mask doesn't match how I feel. It's quite heavy.
If the mass doesn't match the weight, what does that say about the material?
I don't see anything quite like this on the periodic table. Watch this. Magnetic. This is very interesting.
Interesting.
Where did you find this?
Me and Sala dug it up in the desert. It was right next to some dinosaur bones.
You joking with me?
If I was joking, you'd know it.
You say you found this? With the dinosaur bone?
Trust me.
You're kidding at this point. We didn't have this 65 years ago. Come on now.
I'm not kidding. We were on an archaeological dig. Dinosaur bones, and that was mixed in with them.
I can't believe this.
Is that electronic?
You're kidding me.
We don't even have stuff like that now.
This is interesting.
So there's only a couple possibilities here. Either somebody put it there, or it was there to begin with. All right, Professor, what do you think?
Be careful what you tell about this. Someone might want to get it from you. Oh, yo! You go to sleep now. Always a pleasure doing business with you.
Clever friend.
We take care for you.
No, I have faith in the human race.
My pleasure.
Your Egyptian friend didn't just find this. He found a human skeleton and dinosaur bones. But the interesting thing, they were both dated 65 million years ago. What does that tell us? What does that tell us? 65 million years old. This little beauty. What does that tell us? Well, well, what a predicament.
We've been visited from the future?
Exactly. We have been visited by men from the future. And they have left us viable technology. No, I have faith in the human race. I believe we will get there eventually, as evidenced by this little item. Right? Exactly. But the mere fact that we possess it now means we can get there soon.
You're gonna explain it.
What's that? How are you going to convince people when they see a technology that has no reason existing now?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Oh, we have ways. Mass media, popular culture, moving pictures, funny pages. They will be ready for it. All thanks to you. Who's that pilot? The one that writes the space stories. What's his name?
Roddenberry.
That's the one. People like that will distract the public. They will be so used to these ideas that once it becomes a reality, they won't even notice it. We're a very dependable asset, Dr. Jones. By all means, keep sticking that nose in all the wrong places, and we will always be there to benefit.
Thanks. Is this the end of our professional relationship?
It's entirely up to you.
Interesting.
It's excessive.
Clever friend you are.
I hope I don't see you again.
We'll see.
Dos Vidania.
I had it in my hands, and your friend sold us out. Whatever kind of money he made off of this, I hope it was worth it. I assure you, Indy, he is no more a friend of mine. Well, now that the device is in the possession of the United States government, who knows what they're going to do with it? It comes from hundreds of years in the future. You always said how much you wanted to see where it'll take us. I do. The undiscovered country. What? The future, Indy. The true final frontier. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll live to see it. Whatever form it takes.
And we return to our program, Astounding Tales of Science Fantasy. Our story tonight features the intrepid crew of our bold and adventurous space vessel. They will travel deep into unknown galaxies, meeting life forms from worlds beyond imagination. What will happen when they encounter unknown
We shall
life
send to the moon a giant rocket made of new metal alloys, some of which have not yet been invented, on an untried
We've grown used to the idea of
unknown
space,
celestial
and
body
perhaps we
as part
forget
of a
that
great
we've only
national
just begun. We're still pioneers.
Today I announce a new plan to explore space and extend a human presence across our
Last
solar
month we
system.
launched a new spacecraft as part of a re-energized space program that
Today I
will send
want to
American
update you
astronauts
on the
to
next
Mars.
stage of this momentous initiative, warp speed. That means big and it means fast.
Easily when confronted with crisis. No, we endure, we overcome, and we always move forward.
To boldly go where no man has gone before.
one word: possibilities.
Ja, dieser Indiana Jones hat schon so einiges gerettet. Und jetzt haben wir auch sein Neuestes gesehen. So, und jetzt habe ich hier was gefunden. Wie gesagt, ich habe es ja heute schon erwähnt. Ein Power Rangers Fanfilm. 22 Stunden alt. Heute bin ich mal sehr aktuell.
Yourself, haven't you, Eugene? You know the risks involved.
Yes, I have.
Wouldn't you say that a little oversight is a good thing?
We've already seen what happens when government gets involved.
You mean the Lightspeed program, the destruction of Mariner Bay? What about those saying that these are the mistakes of the past and that clearly the Rangers need a bit of regulation? Don't the events in Warsaw attest to that?
I think people are forgetting the fact that some humans have willingly embraced the invaders. Humans helping them.
I see your passion, Eugene. It's clear that the Rangers matter to you. Isn't that because you've witnessed their sacrifice? You know who they are. Their true identities.
Yes. Yes, I know who they are.
If you knew, why'd you keep it a secret?
Because I've seen the toll it takes. The danger it puts you in, your family in. They've given so much, risked everything to protect us. We owe them more than regulation and suspicion. They're not superheroes in the movies or comics. They're real people, like you and me, who've given everything to protect us. Have they made mistakes? Yes. But that's what makes them humans. And what makes them Rangers.
If the Rangers are so important, why has it taken you so long to come forward?
Because I've got something to protect now.
Children.
And I would do anything to keep them safe. Anything. But I also believe that if something's wrong, then you can do something about it, you should. Rangers taught me that.
Thank you, Eugene, for speaking out. Your voice matters, and we'll make sure it's heard.
Any movement on your side?
A few guards. Nowhere near a standard transport unit.
Same here. Whatever's going on is not standard protocol. They don't want anyone to know they're here.
Too bad for them.
Hang on. Engine approaching. Stopped. I'm gonna check it out.
Be careful. You want me back? Who is it?
An old friend. Get back here.
You got my call? Yeah. I had to dig this old thing out of the basement because it wouldn't shut up.
Sorry. I know it puts you and your family at risk.
How long's it been?
5 years.
Wow. You look good.
So do you.
Oh, put on a few pounds. Time will do that to you. Not that it looks like you did.
Sophie keeping you busy.
And I tell you, kids, more trouble than a group of putties.
Mac, look,
I know you've got a lot to lose.
Hey!
I always said, if you and your brother need me, I'd be here. So what's the situation?
Military transport carrying 2 high-security prisoners left said station at 2300 hours.
Rookie.
It's good to see you, Mac. Not much of a rookie anymore.
Jeez, when did he get so old?
I'm not the only one.
What are you now, 7th grade?
9th, actually.
As he said, 2 prisoners were brought in several hours ago. We need to get them out.
Die Grafik sieht jetzt nicht nach 4K aus, Leute. Also was habt ihr hier gemacht? Die Grafik sieht nach Klötzchen-Grafik aus, als wenn ich hier Minecraft schaue.
Mir and Tracer.
Fuck. What about Dag?
Nothing. I haven't seen a report on him in months. Wherever he is, he's not with them.
Fuck. So what's the plan, Red?
We go in, incapacitate any guards, and get them out.
So where are they being held?
In an old waste site owned by RTS. From what we can tell, they have no connection. Completely legitimate. They think the place is closed for the night.
My guess, the UN doesn't want anyone knowing about this operation. We only know because we've been tracking all their comms.
Okay, how many guards?
That's the odd thing. There's a few. A single unit, no more than a dozen.
So you think something smells?
Stinks. But we can't miss this opportunity. I haven't had a whiff of them being moved in the last 4 years.
Yeah, but why now?
We don't know. But we can't keep them there any longer.
I knew retirement wouldn't last. So, what are we waiting for?
You.
Let's go.
Tja, so scheiße doch.
This is a mess. They could be anywhere. We need to find someone who can tell us where they're keeping them.
Guys, I think I know who we can ask. Anyone need a toilet break?
Ja.
Hello, mate.
Where are the prisoners?
Fuck you.
Where are they?
If I tell you, we... I was gonna say, will you let me go? If I tell you where they are, will you let me go?
Sorry. You know what? Yeah. Tell us and we'll let you go.
Upstairs. Go left. You'll see the second floor access. Now will you let me go?
Gute Nacht.
Hi guys.
Oh, hello, mate. Yeah, but I thought you were going for the 5 door in the first place to get the kids in. Yeah.
I thought you said there was only a dozen of these guys.
Okay, so what's the plan?
Spaghetti Junction.
Oh, no, I fucking hate Spaghetti Junction.
See? Easy.
I fucking hate that move.
That's why I don't do it.
We need to move these guys. Get the stairs.
No problem.
Oh, Mann.
Hello, Command. This is Delta 5-1. Sidra, prisoner secure, over.
Can I check on my friend, please? Look, she might have internal bleeding. Just let me check.
Mate, she didn't hit you that hard. Did she hit you? I had my fucking eyes open.
Mind your fucking neck, Sid. Anders, standing patrol.
Ich würde sagen, der kommt nicht weit.
Stage checking.
What the fuck was that?
Anders! Anders! Ha! Jesus, you fucking idiot. Ah!
Jay. I'm glad to see you guys.
You too. What happened?
She tried to escape in the transport. They beat the crap out of her.
Is she gonna be okay?
Broken ribs. No sign of internal bleeding. She's gonna take some time to recover, but she'll be all right.
Yeah, you bet your fucking ass I will be. You gonna untie me? I'm good. I'm good. Oh. God! Yeah, that was for my rib, you prick.
Command, Delta 6-4. I've just found one of ours unconscious outside. Have you got ambushed? Over. Understood. Delta 5-5, check in. Over. Delta 5-5. Initiate lockdown. Oscar Mike.
Well, that's just perfect.
Jay, what do we do now?
Can we teleport?
Not without revealing ourselves on the grid.
And we'd end up in the middle of fuck knows where.
And even if we could.
You're right, no teleport.
So?
We run and hope they don't catch up. Tracer, you good?
Ah, stiff drink, 8 solid hours. We're peachy. Not much of a reunion.
Mia, I'm sorry. We should have...
Yeah, you should have.
Hey! It's okay. Look, let's just get out of this hellhole.
Not this way.
What happened to you guys? Where's Dag?
We got separated not long after we were taken. He kept beating up all the guards. We haven't seen him in months.
That sounds like him.
Your brother being an idiot. Yeah, that'll never change.
You married him.
Here! There looks to be an exterior door on the other side of the warehouse. But it's exposed. And will be open.
Let's do it.
Jay. Look, I know if we teleport, they'll ping us, but I think we might need it.
Maybe. But if I use it, it puts us all in danger. They'll know we've reactivated. Look, trust me. If I need it, you'll know.
I'm alright, me, I'm alright. You sure? Yeah, look, I'm walking on it.
Hey, Trace, try not to fall over this time, will you?
Oh, fuck yourself, Mac.
Now we just gotta find
Hey, well spotted. Looks like you got a good teacher.
Yeah, this is it. This is definitely it.
After you.
Okay, so it's just... And...
It's good to have you back, Tracer.
Are we gonna stand around hugging till our friends arrive, or?
Oh, shut up, Mac.
Ben.
Okay, we'll just...
Guys, just find another way.
By order of the United Nations Ranger Accord, I order you to stay where you are.
A fucking trap? Seriously?
Did you really think we would keep such high-profile prisoners in an unsecured location? We've been watching you, James. We know someone has been keeping track of all Ranger movements, and we knew someone was tracking this transport. We knew it was you.
So you set this up to catch us?
Yes. And we knew you wouldn't come without backup.
Didn't think you'd be stupid enough to bring the whole band, though. Really? With your little friend there? And you. A half-broken, retired, and quite frankly, out-of-shape family man.
Lieutenant.
Let's stop wasting time. You want us to surrender?
Not a fucking chance.
What she said.
Fine. I hereby place you under arrest by order of the United Nations. Any attempt to resist will be met with deadly force. Rangers, arrest them.
How's that for retirement? You go take care of the captain. I've got the cadet.
Give up, Captain. Pull your men back and let us go.
Come on, Jay. This is pointless. My crew is in their prime, trained, specialized.
The power you stole was never meant for this.
This power has ended more wars and stopped more terrorists than you ever could.
This power wasn't meant to stop man. It was meant for more than that. It was meant to protect us from dangers beyond this world.
Yes, we can do that. Better than you and any of the kids in this world. That's what you were, right? Kids. What kind of a thing gets kids to fight their wars for them?
You would never understand. And that's why you don't deserve to wear this colour. We're done here.
guess dying will have to do.
I'm good. Find Jay.
Did he get you? I'm fine. Just get you out of here, all right? Yeah.
Ist das schwarze Arschloch?
Hey! You wanna fuck with someone? Fuck with me!
Scheint irgendeine ansteckende Krankheit zu haben, der Junge bei der Maske. Oder er ist scheiße hässlich. Ich tippe mal auf hässlich. Aber zuschlagen kann er.
Dag?
Alter Vater, was ein Idiot.
You okay then? Hold on, I've got you. I'm here. It's okay. I've got you.
Hey, nobody, you're all right. You're all right. This is nothing, okay?
It's okay.
Sorry for letting you down.
You didn't, Ben. You could never let us down.
Do something.
I just wanted to be like.
Mia, help him. Do something.
Doc, you weren't supposed to kill him.
Ich hasse Cliffhanger. Habe ich das schon mal gesagt? Ich hasse sie insane. Und das hier ist der Cliffhanger der Cliffhanger. Es ist doch wohl nicht wahr. Habt ihr noch mehr oder habt ihr nicht mehr? Das ist jetzt hier die Frage. Nur Trailer. Schade. Oh Leute, ich hoffe, da kommt noch mehr. Weil das ist ja Wahnsinn. Nee, TikTok, danke. Also TikTok ist nicht meins. Ein weiterer Link. Was hast du denn sonst noch? Instagram, ja, da können wir noch mitspielen. Da können wir mitspielen. Ja, hier, folgen, auf jeden Fall. Ich will wissen, ob da mehr kommt. Ich hoffe, das inständig. Alter, jemanden mit so einem Cliffhanger da drüber zu lassen, das ist ja wohl fies. Ich glaub das hier nicht. Vereintes Königreich, also Briten. Ja. Power Rangers. So viel dazu. Den werden wir auch noch abspeichern. Ganz kurz, die kennt man nämlich noch nicht. So. Ich hätte noch ein bisschen Star Wars im petto. Und ein bisschen DC hätte ich auch noch. Aber ich würde sagen, wir gucken uns noch jetzt den einen Star Wars hier an. Dann haben wir so ziemlich jedes Genre bedient. Und dann schauen wir mal, ob wir noch was gucken.
Admiral, this is Captain Weston. Meet me at the rendezvous point in half an hour.
I'll bring the data.
You be there, Captain. I'll come with the TIE fighter, so don't open fire.
All right, Captain.
I gotta get out of here. Mouse! Finally!
What's going on?
He's...
Boston.
That wasn't part of the plan.
I expected more of you, Jedi. You did a good job hiding your presence in the Force. Until you used it, then I knew you were here.
I am no Jedi, but I know a few keys.
Ooh, it's been a while since I've had a worthy opponent. So be it. You're fast, but it won't save you. Impressive. Most impressive.
Bad idea.
Yes, indeed.
Impressive.
Getting tired. I can feel it.
Don't worry. I can do this all day.
Leave him to me. Stand down.
Yes, sir.
You're lucky I need you alive. For now, bind him.
Sir, an MSC-6 repair droid hacked into our system and stole important data. We think it was modified by this rebel.
And now, let's have a little talk.
You're wrong if you think I betray my friends.
No, you're wrong. You won't tell us everything. Dark Cyrus.
Lord Vader.
You know what to do.
Yes, my lord.
Take him away.
Move, rebel.
Commander, find that droid.
Yes, my lord. Stop that droid.
Get ready.
I can't see any droid.
Here it comes. Let's go. Stop it. Blast it.
Ich glaube, der braucht keine Angst haben, dass er getroffen wird.
No way, it's too small. Yeah, and it's moving too fast. And now it's too far.
Hey, I'll catch you. 2 on me.
Yes, sir.
All clear. This is terrible. Why? He was my friend. Yes, I couldn't do it. Really? Looks like I didn't know him well enough.
Okay.
Captain Bryce, stand by and wait for my signal.
As you wish, my lord.
Fighters, keep your distance. They're expecting only one ship.
Yes, sir.
Admiral, we are at the rendezvous point.
All units, stand by. Get ready for anything.
World leader standing by. World leader standing by.
The force is strong with your father, Josh. He's gonna make it.
I hope you're right, Admiral.
Enemy fighter spotted. Hold your fire. It's him.
Hold on, something's wrong. 2 more appeared on the radar.
It's a trap. Retreat.
Den geilsten Satz.
We're trapped in the tractor beam.
Attack position. Destroying the shield generator. Incoming fire.
Too many of them.
I can't see them. Pull it up, kid. Thanks. Take you, my lord.
Attack the Corvette. High Squadron 2, take out the White Wings.
You're clear. Nice shot, kid. Now watch this. The shield is down. Attack the beam emitters. I have a visual on the targets. I take the left. Take the right.
I have now.
Almost there. The tractor beam is down. All ships, jump now.
All ships, prepare for jump.
Captain, are you getting the beacon signal?
Yes, I'm receiving the transmission.
Good. Prepare the ship for tracking.
Finde ich schön, dass sie das noch gemacht reingeschrieben haben, dass das Handmade ist. Macht man ja sonst normalerweise nicht, ne? Also das war jetzt auch nicht schlecht. War 2 Jahre alt. Ja, hier wird nochmal abonniert. Gucken, was da noch kommt. Was haben wir denn hier? Mini-Vader, ja, auch cool. Ah, die haben ein bisschen was. Immer mal wieder ein bisschen was. Finde ich cool. Das ist cool hier. Da packen wir den mal rein. Den haben wir ja gerade gesehen. Und den packen wir woanders rein. Damit wir das Ding auch wiederfinden. So, haben wir noch was Kurzes? Was hast du denn an Abspielzeit? Nee. Du auch nicht. Ja, alles nur langer Stuff hier, aber richtig langer Stuff. Meine Fresse. Tja, ich würde sagen, dann hören wir für heute auf. Falsche Zähne. Und ein bisschen Star Trek geguckt, haben ein bisschen Indiana Jones geguckt, wir haben Star Wars geguckt, wir haben Power Rangers geguckt. Wir haben ein bisschen den Weihnachtsmann zugeschaut. Und jetzt gehen wir offline. Ich zumindest. Und euch da draußen wünsche ich einen wunderschönen Tag noch. Und möge die Macht mit euch sein. Oder lebt lang und in Frieden. Ich wünsche euch was. Bis dann.